Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I made this really gorgeous 3D flower nail set. So let's jump right into it. So first thing I'm doing is I'm starting off with some extra long square nail tips. These are actually some new ones that I'm trying. These are from Nailzbydev, and I think they're actually called long square, which is ironic because it's actually not long. They are like almost triple extra long. So they're very long and I love them, honestly. I feel like they're great. So I wanted to use them for these nail sets. I went ahead and buffed out the nails, and then I went ahead and added my base coat gel. I always make sure to dust the nails before I apply the base coat so that there's not a bunch of base coat or a bunch of dust contaminating my base coat. And then once that's cured, I'm going in with the color. That is the color I'm using. I had it right there on the screen, and I'm just going to be using that on two of the nails, and the other nails are going to have this color from Rajism called Apricot Nude. It is like this very warm, I guess you could say, warmish neutral nude color. I don't know how to explain it, honestly. It's not that neutral, it's more warm for sure, but I'm going in with that, and I'm doing the same thing on both hands. I did want to say I'm sorry for not uploading for a few days, you guys. I was going through a crisis. I had to go out of town for a little bit, and when I went out of town, I planned to take my computer, upload my videos as normal, and I forgot my computer. And then when I tried to go download on iMovie, there was no way for me to get the videos over to my iMovie on my phone, because I actually record with my iPhone 12, and that is my old phone that I used to record because the quality is better. And I forgot the phone as well, so there was absolutely nothing I can do. I was in a whole nother state, and I was just like, oh my gosh, like, I feel like I'm abandoning all of you, but I'm back and I'm getting right back into it and showing you guys the videos or the nail sets that I have been making. So now to kind of make the nude color a little bit more of a pretty tone, it was very almost yellowish orange, as you could see from before. I added a little bit of the color called Milky Pink from Rajism right on top. I just added one layer, and that really made the color that I needed. So once that's all finished, I'm going to go ahead and I am going to mattify all of these nails. These nails are going to have 3D flowers and rhinestones. They are the nude nails are a little more simpler, and then the brown ones are the ones that have a little more detail. So you guys will see what I mean by that. But yeah, so here I am doing this, or I meant the other way around, but yeah, so I'm wiping them off with a little bit of alcohol, and they look absolutely great, perfect and matte. So I actually didn't have an acrylic color that matched the color that I needed, so I did custom mix my own color. I just used a little bit of a dark brown acrylic powder with a little bit of a nude, and it made almost the perfect color that I needed. So thankfully I had those two colors. If not, I would have never realized that I didn't have it. Occasionally I just forget what I have, and I thought that I had a color to match, but I guess I didn't. So yeah, that kind of sucked, but it was okay. Thankfully, it all came together very beautifully in the end. So I'm going to be creating one of these 3D flowers that are very popular, or at least they were very popular. I don't know if they still are. I don't get a lot of requests to make nail sets like this anymore, which I'm kind of upset about. I actually like making blinged out nail sets, and the 3D flowers honestly weren't my favorite, but as of recently, I've kind of been liking it. Like, it's kind of fun to do. So yeah, so that was never one of my favorite designs, but now I kind of like it because it's kind of fun to make. And I am using a number 4 Kolinsky brush from Pana on Amazon. P-A-N-A is the name of the brand, and it's from Amazon, and they're very affordable. The number 4 works perfectly for this type of really long nail, like an extra long length and up. If you're going to be doing any type of 3D flower on those types of lengths, then a size number 4 is perfect. But honestly, when I try to use this size number 4 brush on my little medium square nail tips, it honestly doesn't work that great. It's like too big. The brush is too big, and I need a size number 2. I think I mentioned this in one of my past videos, but yeah, so I would recommend, if you want to do more 3D flowers and you want to practice more, or if you guys get a lot of requests for it and you find that you're having trouble, I would recommend getting 2 brushes, a size number 2 and a size number 4, depending on the length of the nails that you're going to be making. You might need one or the other. So that's what I'm going to be adding to my collection very soon. I'm going to be adding the number 2. I used to have one, and I literally don't know what happened to it. Like, I can't find it anywhere. So yeah, I'm going to be picking up another one from Pana on Amazon. And this one that I love, it is going to be in my Amazon storefront. Sorry, I had like a little brain fart. And now for the middle finger, I'm going to be doing a different type of 3D flower. So these are going to be the little classic petals. These are super beginner friendly to do. You basically want a bead of acrylic and monomer that is not too watery. You want to make it so that it's a little bit dry. So your acrylic flower, or like the petal part or the little bead you put down, does not run all over the place. Another way you can ensure that your bead is not going to run at least that much is you can apply a few little drops of acetone into your monomer. So the monomer that I use is from Mia Secret. You can use like any type of monomer, honestly, but if you're doing this on actual acrylic clients, do not get a cheap one. You need to get like an actual good one. I would recommend Kupa or maybe Young Nails or Valentino, or even Mia Secret is good as well. It's just the strong on Mia Secret, the smell on Mia Secret is just strong for some reason. But I know Young Nails is very good, and so is Valentino. So yeah, if you're gonna be doing it like acrylic on an actual person in person, you need to make sure you're using one that does not have MMA in it. It needs to be an EMA monomer. So yeah, this is what I'm doing here, is just applying the bead and then letting it sit for just a few seconds. This video is sped up, so I did let it sit for a few seconds, and then once it's kind of drying down, then I go in and I kind of shape the petal up. So it's kind of hard to explain, but I basically just, with the tip of the nail, create the flower. And honestly, in the beginning when I first started doing nails, I felt like these flowers were so difficult to do, and it was just because I never knew about being able to add acetone to your monomer. My petals would run all over. And I just didn't know how to work with the brush. So once all the petals are almost down, here I am finishing them up. Then once they're dry, you are going to go ahead and add the stones. So I'm using my rhinestones, and I'm using some gel from, this is like a new gel that I've been trying. It is from Sally's Beauty. It is like a super bond glue for, I think, press-on nails, but it is like a thick gel type consistency. So if you guys have a Sally's near you, you might be able to find it there. I found it at mine, and I was able to order it for pickup. If you guys like deal seeking and like finding deals, I think if you order online for pickup, they give you like a 15% off. So I was able to get 2 glues for 15% off. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, I think there's like codes and stuff you can use. If you just walk into Sally's and just pick it up, I think you just pay full price. But yeah, if you guys want to get a good deal, like I do, like I always try to look for coupon codes or anything that I can, because you guys, it's like so expensive to buy things nowadays, and the glue is not that expensive, but it's not like super cheap. So for 2 bottles, it could be like $30. But yeah, now here I am just adding a few little dots, because I'm adding a few little rhinestones here. So I added the bigger rhinestone for the big flower, and then little caviar beads all around, and then I'm going in with the smaller rhinestones here. And I love applying rhinestones on nails. It's honestly one of my specialties, and something that I just genuinely love. I love blinging things out. I think that's just something I like to do, like, actually. So I notice whenever I do blinged out nails, I end up loving them so much more. Like, I think character painting and blinging out nails is what I love to do the most, which is why you might notice that when I do character nail sets, like, I like to add bling to it. I like combining the two, because those are my 2 favorite things to do. So yeah, now I'm adding a few around the cuticle area on the brown nails, and this glue does dry with either a glue activator spray, or it can just dry like that. I like using the glue activator spray, because then it helps kind of like reduce the white cast that is left after you use this type of glue. If you guys use like the Zuley's nail glue, you know what I'm talking about. Or yeah, not the Zuley nail glue, the Zuley rhinestone glue. So yeah. Now I'm just doing this again right here, applying the smaller stones, and it is so beautiful. Like, this is like a really pretty fall nail set. If you like the glam, this is definitely a fun one to do. You can even do like a chocolate brown type of flower, and then the lighter brown other nails, and it'll be so pretty. You can even incorporate this by adding like some orange, like adding orange crystals or even orange flowers. There's just so many different color varieties you can do with this type of nail set that is just so beautiful, and I honestly think so many customers and clients would love this if they're looking for some fall nail inspo. And yeah, so here I'm finishing up, and this is all for this nail set, honestly, but I did still record myself applying the rhinestones. And this is what it looks like once it's all finished. She ordered 3 nail sets, so I was able to finish them all. And this is what the finished product looks like. It looks so beautiful. Honestly, this is one of the pretty sets ever. If you guys enjoyed this video, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!